All right, so today I'm going to do a box opening. I'm excited about this because we're going to start shooting some shotguns. The 410 single that we got and the 20 gauge single Stevens that we picked up both at auction. Turkey season is coming up and it's really right around the corner. I don't know if I'm going to be ready in time, but we're going to be opening the Caldwell Lead Sled DEFT2. And the DEFT2 had a number of improved features. It's going to take a while to build this, so for the time being, let's just tackle this, open it up. It's been down here in a lower level for quite some time, like all winter. This is designed basically to cut down the recoil, especially when you're shooting heavy loads like turkey loads and or probably. Alrighty, so let's see what it looks like. It does say Lead Sled DEFT2, which is an improved version. It's got this split seam on the bottom so that you can use AR platform guns, and you can use guns with long magazines. Even a lever action, I think, would be able to accommodate that. I don't own any levers, so won't worry about that. Reduced recoil. Weight tray holds up to 100 pounds of lead shot, and I do have the optional bags. We'll have to purchase some more shot. Advanced shock reduction technology protects your firearm and scope from heavy recoil, and precise adjustment. Bench rest style front, rest with the front, eligible windage and elevation adjustments, and a dual frame technology adjusts for any firearms, accommodates detachable magazines. Now we're going to shut this off because I'm probably not the best assembler in the world and it would take forever. We'd have to fast forward. So I'm going to build this. When I come back, you'll see what it looks like, and then we'll take it to the range and do some shooting. So stay tuned, fans. Thanks. Trying to install the lead sled, the DEFT2 lead sled. And I have to say, the instructions are pretty simple and pretty reasonable. I'm making some progress already. But I have to tell you, rather than use these inexpensive, probably Chinese products, and these little tiny Allen wrenches, I am resorting to pulling out the Chapman gun screwdriver set along with the adapter pack for the Allen wrenches, because I think it'll be so much easier. And it says on one side in and out, and so it'll be so much easier to use a little ratchet. So that's the game plan. And the summertime ping pong table came in handy here. I did put a cushion out here to protect it from getting scratched. The good news is I succeeded in building completely without calling out any of my usual support network, including Pistol Jim. But I was determined to do this myself, and I used all the tools that the Chinese sent with this. I'm pretty sure this was made in China. And probably is going to cost a lot more money in a couple of months, but right now we have it done. I don't know where I did with the little green bags that go in there. They're the ones that hold up to 25 pounds of lead shot, to add an extra 50 pounds to this and give it a lot of stability. But as you can see, it's quite functional for elevation. It's good for going up in elevation, coming down. It's also good for left to right, and that needs to be adjusted at some point, I guess. Yeah, left to right's up here, just fine tuning. But the biggest reason I bought that is it eliminates up to 95% of felt recoil. And when you're shooting slugs, particularly 12 gauge and 20 gauge slugs, they're powerful and they beat your shoulder up pretty badly. I can't wait to get this up to the range, but I wanted to show you that we did succeed in assembling the Lead Sled DEFT2. And it says right here, DEFT2. Now, originally I thought there was maybe some kind of military connection to DEFT2, but basically it's dual frame technology. So this dual frame allows you to be able to put a rifle in here that may have an extended magazine, It'd be ideal if you have an AR-15 platform or a lever gun. A lever gun has the lever underneath, so this is going to be pretty cool. Now, you've already seen a lot of these types of reviews, so I'm not going to bore you to death, but this thing is fully adjustable. In terms of height, the wheel goes up and down. If you want to lock it in place, you can lock it in place. If you release these two things, you release these, and all right, boomers, I'm back at you again here to review the Lead Sled DEFT2, and I'm told that there's no military significance to DEFT2. It doesn't mean anything. It's not a specific acronym. It stands for Dual Frame Technology. What they've done is they split this frame so that you can use it with a lever action rifle or an AR-15 platform. It fits nicely in here. An adjustable back to handle the recoil. They're saying that this will reduce recoil by as much as 95%. Now we shall see. I'm going to make a few more adjustments to this, but right now you can see that this thing is fully adjustable along here. I just have this thing tightened a little bit too tight, so I've got to fix that. It will also adjust up. It'll adjust laterally, horizontally, and vertically. And you can add a couple things in here that accommodate 25 pounds a shot, which will give you 50 more pounds here. This thing is very heavy already. When you add the extra 50 pounds, this will be quite substantial. Little adjustments here in the back, up and down, and we don't have any adjustments in the front other than these things. But anyhow, we're looking forward to doing some slug testing, so do stay tuned. We're going to do the 20 gauge slug development with the copper Barnes bullets. We're also going to take out some 12 gauge and some turkey loads. So we'll see. We'll put this thing through some paces. All right. Once again, thank you for watching, and look forward to have you subscribe, like, and forward our content. Thank you. Good morning, boomers. Boomer Ranger Ron here. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate you spending the time to stay with us and subscribing, liking, and sharing. I'm back at the Caldwell Lead Sled project, and I've actually got a couple weight bags that are going to go in here and make this even heavier. We're going to be testing this real soon on some heavy-duty turkey loads and some slugs. They're saying that it holds a 25-pound bag of shot, which I do have in here, and believe me, it's 25 pounds. It'll also hold with sand approximately 7 pounds, and I went across the street to the beach and I got some sand. It's a little bit shallow. I could have put more sand in here. It's filled up to about there. So it weighed at 6.2 pounds. So 25 and 6.2, you got 31.2 pounds. That's certainly should be enough to minimize some recoil. And done right, they should fit right underneath here. And finalize this pre-review stage of the Caldwell Lead Sled DEFT2. The lead fit nicely underneath the rails, the dual track. The sand was a little higher in terms of density. It looked like a little bit more difficult in terms of fitting under here. So I'm not sure putting 7 pounds in there would have been good. Probably more like 5 to 7 pounds of sand would fit better. We're going to test this next week. As early as next week, we're going to go to the range. We're going to do some turkey pattern shoots, and we're going to test some slugs. And we're going to see if, in fact, Caldwell claims that the way this is set up, it will reduce upwards of 95% of the recoil. So definitely stay tuned. Look forward to that. Take care now. Bye. Okay, boomers, Boomer Ranger Ron. He's at the rifle range, Hamden Fishing Game. I don't think he's heard yet that we got a firing, right?
Well, we'll let him finish up.
I am shooting the Savage Barnes Vortex 250 grain plastic tips. The accuracy is incredible. Center to center group, 7.98 inches, under 1 inch. But to be honest, I'm only at 25 yards. We're going to move the target out, the target break. We're going to move it out to 75 yards. You can see it's 0.75 for the two-shot group and overall 1.25. Okay, boomers, you're going to see this now. You're going to see how the lead sled reduces felt recoil by as much as 95%. I am going to take a shot now. We're still live here at the range, so I'm going to take shot number 3 at 50 yards. They all appear to be a little high.
I'm done. No more bullets.
So literally you didn't feel any recoil whatsoever. Like I said, almost no felt recoil, and that 20 gauge slug kicks like a mule. Got some very impressive tight groups. This time I shot the 3-inch. I was very happy with this particular shot at 50 yards. This certainly will bring down a hog without a problem. Now watch how easy it is if you want to bring it up or if you want to bring it down. On the Lead Sled